there, friends. Welcome again, Snoot City here. We're going and continuing our flight. Our goal is to make it to Australia. We laid on over in Denver for the night, so we're gonna load on up and get ready. We're heading down to Albuquerque, New Mexico tonight. And unfortunately, the radar is not looking super fantastic. So let's do our best. Let's see what we can do. I'm not rated for, well, I'm not a pilot at all, but I'm certainly not rated for instrumental flight. We're gonna do what we can, though, if it comes down to it. Let's go ahead and get this puppy up and purring. We're looking tonight at about an 8 o'clock flight. It's about 7:36 right now. We're gonna fly on down to Albuquerque, just a southern route to avoid the mountains. After that, we're probably going to lay over there, but we're going to make our way over to the west, over to Sedona, and we're going to finish our flight over at LAX in Los Angeles. Now that we have power, we can go ahead and turn the lights on. Hello there. Let's reel this back, huh? We don't need that propeller. We do need some mixture, however. Need a little bit of throttle. And embarrassing, we actually do need to give it quite a bit of... Oh, let's see, what are we doing here? Propeller. Hello, let's go. There we go. Full propeller. Full mixture. Let's get back in the plane. While we're docked, we should turn on our lights. It should be all of them. Let's see what the temp... Well, no, we don't need to worry about the weather yet. We'll get the ATIS. Give ourselves a little bit of lights here. What are we looking at? Pitot heat off. We don't need that yet. Anti-collision lights on. Very important. Landing lights. We're going to turn those on, actually. We don't need the fuel pump. Yeah, let's leave the nav lights on. So, how much fuel are we looking at in the tank? Ooh, we actually need a little more. I was hoping we were leaving with full fuel, but we got what we got. Hey, DC-10 Aviation, welcome back. Good to see you. Tonight's goal is Denver to Albuquerque. VFR flight, but the weather's not looking amazing, so we're going to do what we can to not end up on those pilot debrief channels. Let's go ahead and start with our fuel selector in the left tank, just so we can keep the fuel gauge at eyes reading. Alright, I think it's about time to get this thing up and going. Whoops, flip that AP trim, we don't need that. Hey, there we go. Nice. Was a little worried. We need to prime it. Sounding good. Let's get on up to about 2,000 RPMs. We're going to do a quick little magneto check. Nice, okay. So this is free flight, but we have been flying. This is the same trip we took last time. We've just been idling here most of the night. So hopefully the plane, it looks like it didn't sustain too much damage. I'm trusting it for the flight back. The magneto should drop by about 500 RPMs. I believe it should also raise the engine temperature a little bit. Looking good. Flip it on back. Check the right magneto. Alright, hey. Looking good. So now we're ready to go ahead and check the local weather. Let's see what they have to say. We're at Denver, largest airport I've ever been to. Gonna be awful getting off the ground here, but oh, don't be shy. Come on, tell me your secrets. Wind 203 at 3.
Denver Airport Information, Oscar. 0100 Zulu. Wind 20 tree at tree. Visibility 10. Sky condition. Ceiling 1700 broken. Temperature -1. Dew point -2. Altimeter 2978.
2978.
ILS runway 16 left. ILS runway 16 right. ILS runway 17 left. And ILS runway 17 right in use. Landing and departing runway 16 left. Runway 16 right. Runway 17 left. And runway 17 right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Oscar.
Departing runway 16L, runway 16R.
Denver Airport Information, Oscar.
Where are we going to take off from?
0 Zulu. Wind 20 tree at tree. Visibility 10.
Well, we want to
Sky
take off
condition.
into that wind.
Ceiling 1700 broken.
3.
Temperature -1. Dew point -2. Altimeter 2978. ILS runway 16 left. ILS runway 16 right. ILS runway 17 left. And ILS runway 17 right in use. Landing and departing runway 16 left. Runway 16 right. Runway 17 left. And runway 17 right. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read
I wonder
back
if they'll
hold
let me
short
use
instructions.
runway 7.
Advise controller on initial contact you have Oscar.
To
Denver
Denver
Airport
ground.
Information, Oscar. 0100 Zulu.
Denver ground. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, requesting pushback. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, pushback request accepted.
Nice. First we need to get out of the gate. I'd like to get to at least where we can taxi. Of course I need to reel back that there. Throttle. Take a look behind us, make sure no one's behind us. Since we're going to be moving, we're going to switch on over from the cabin light to the red light. We're just about ready to get things going. Put the yoke back. Let's talk to the thing. Go ahead and remove our parking brake. Oh, goodness gracious. Stay clear, brother. How far back are we gonna go here? Steer us to the left.
Denver ground. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Stop. Please.
Denver ground. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, requesting the end of pushback. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, request to end pushback received.
Hello, okay, wonderful. So, we got pushed back. We're facing outwards. Let's get that ATIS one more time. It's an overwhelming
Denver
one.
Airport
It's a big one.
Information Oscar. 0100 Zulu. Wind 20 tree at tree. Visibility 10. Sky condition.
So, we're already going to be
Ceiling
flying up in the
1700
clouds.
broken.
That's just going to
Temperature
happen. It's
-1.
below freezing.
Dew point -2. Altimeter 2978. ILS runway 16 left. ILS runway 16 right. ILS runway 17 left. And ILS runway 17 right in use. Landing and departing runway 16 left. Runway 16 right. Runway 17.
All right. What direction was the wind coming out of? At 3. It's coming out of the 3. That means it's going into 22, 24, 21, into the 20s. Taxi to parking with fuel options. Request taxi. Which direction are we departing? We're going to depart westward because, or southward. We're going to Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're going to depart and immediately go to the south. Let's go ahead and request that. Request taxi, depart south.
Denver ground. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940 with Oscar. Request taxi for takeoff. South departure.
Where are they going to give us?
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940. Taxi to and hold short of runway tree 4 left via taxiway Bravo November Hotel Alpha Sierra Golf Alpha Alpha Whiskey Alpha. Contact tower on 1 tree 5 decimal tree when ready.
Let's go ahead and acknowledge that.
Taxiing. Hold short runway tree 4 left via taxiway Bravo November Hotel Alpha Sierra Golf Alpha Alpha Whiskey Alpha. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
34L. That'll be the direction we are facing. Most likely that's going to be this runway right here. 34L, that's going to be the one on the left. Nope, I'm wrong. It's 16. Let's go ahead and test the other side. Having a hard time moving this bad boy. Just zoom on out. Grab and drag. Right, what are we looking for? 34R. That's not our guy. 34L. Here we are. What were the instructions? They were horrible. I mean, the instructions were fantastic. I'm just an idiot. Taxiway, Bravo November. Where is that? Let's take a look around, see what we're looking at. We're definitely going to be going to the left, first and foremost. What can we see out there? Well, we can't see much. Most logical. We're gonna go to the hold short point and line up here, right? Let's go ahead and just mosey our way over to the left and see what happens. So first off, we need to tune on into the tower. We have the ATIS. Our atmospheres are set up. Hopefully everybody's strapped in and buckled in. We hope you have your snacks.
United 262 hold short runway tree 4 left. Traffic is Boeing 737 on the runway.
Taxiing, hold short, runway 34L.
United 262, hold short runway, tree 4 left. Traffic is Boeing 737 on the runway.
Who are we supposed to contact?
United 262, altimeter 2978. Cleared for takeoff runway, tree 4 left.
It's time to get on up
United
and out there.
262.
Let's do it. Reset our view.
Southwest
Everybody's buckled in.
1446, contact Denver departure on 126.1. Good day.
We're gonna go ever so slightly on the throttle. Look to the left and right so we don't run into anybody. We're going to the left. Just a little more
Southwest
throttle.
1446. Did you hear my last transmission? United 1541, altimeter 2978. Cleared for takeoff runway, tree 4 left.
It's always rough. You just gotta get enough force in them engines to take off. We don't want to go jolting away though. Just slowly ease on into it. The parking brake pull just to be safe.
Southwest
It
1446.
is.
Did you
Trail
copy?
that throttle back. How embarrassing. I thought I had turned it off. Reset the view. We're moving. Let's go.
United 1925, hold short runway, tree 4 left. Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway.
Slow down, ride them brakes. We have time. We're in no hurries here. What my goal is I'm trying to find a yellow line. There it is.
United 1961, hold short runway, tree 4 left. Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway. United 1961, line up and wait.
They'd given us very specific taxiway instructions, so here's hoping we can somehow cling to those.
United 1961, did you hear my last transmission? United 1961, altimeter 2978. Cleared for takeoff runway, tree 4 left. United 1541, contact Denver departure on 126.1. Good day.
Want to slow down. It looks like we got a big boy coming here. We definitely do not want to get in the way of any of these big airliners here. Let's change the view, sink down in the cockpit again.
United 1541, acknowledge last transmission.
Switch over to contact the tower.
Hold short runway, tree 4 left, United 1367. Denver Tower, United 1367 at runway tree 4 left, ready for departure, IFR to Newark.
Oh goodness gracious, where
United
did the yellow line go?
1367, line up and wait. United 1367, line up and wait. United 1367, altimeter 2978. Cleared for takeoff runway, tree 4 left.
Now that we're a
United
little closer,
1961,
sir, we
contact
really need
Denver
to take a
departure
look
on
at these taxi
128.25.
instructions.
Good day.
Oh goodness, take off in about 5 minutes. Sir, why I hate the larger airports.
For United 1541.
Let's switch back on over to comms twos.
Cleared for takeoff runway, tree 4 left, United 1367.
One tune to ground, one tune to the tower. Again, I was cleared for runway 134L. Likely the way
United
they want me to get to
1961,
that.
acknowledge last transmission.
Denver Tower, Frontier Flight 1114, ready for IFR departure. Runway tree 4 left.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like we're
Frontier
most
Flight
likely going to be going
1114, hold short
straight,
runway tree 4
taking a
left.
right,
Traffic
and
is
hooking on
Airbus
up.
A320 on the runway.
Let's go ahead and look both ways. Looks like the traffic's out of the way. Let's just do it. They'll either choose out or they won't.
Hold short runway tree 4 left. Frontier Flight 1114. Denver Tower, Frontier Flight 1114, ready for departure. Runway tree 4 left. IFR to Tampa.
Frontier Flight 1114, altimeter 2978. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left. Frontier Flight 1114, altimeter 2978. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
Where's my line? I need one. Get in trouble if I'm not on it. There we go.
United 1367, did you hear my last transmission?
November. Whiskey Bravo. Where are we going?
Denver Tower, United 1246 at runway tree 4 left, ready for departure. IFR to Pittsburgh.
United 1246,
Look at the crossing. Make sure
altimeter
we're not bugging
2978.
nobody.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
This is gonna be our track, our path.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left, United 1246.
We're gonna be taking a right here. We'll slow things down if we're gonna be turning, that's for sure.
United 1367, did you copy?
Give it a little more throttle to cruise on down this way.
Denver Tower, Southwest 1414 at runway tree 4 left, ready for departure. IFR to Nashville. Southwest 1414, hold short runway tree 4 left. Traffic is Boeing 737 on the runway.
Oh, we're gonna slow down here.
Southwest 1414, line up and wait.
We're gonna go this way. Atrocious taxiing, I know. As long as it's under
Southwest
30 knots, though, we
1414,
should be good.
altimeter 2978. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
And of course, we have a runway.
United 1246,
34L,
contact Denver
so it
departure
should just
on
be
128.25.
Should just be a jaunt straight on down. Let's go ahead and let's do it.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left. Southwest 1414.
Even if we didn't follow their instructions to the dot, at least we will have made it to the correct hold short point. That's the hope. Not a fan of how the camera's glitching, but I certainly am a fan of these beautiful blue lights. In the green ones, wow. Oh, we're really picking up some speed here. Just wheel off the throttle.
Denver Tower, key line 5940 ready for IFR departure. Runway tree 4 left.
Key line 5940, hold short runway tree 4 left.
Key
Traffic is
lime.
Boeing 737 on the runway.
Big key lime fan.
Key line 5940, line up and wait.
Yeah, we're just absolutely whipping it. We would be This is not okay. We can't be going this fast. We gotta slow down.
Keyline 5940, altimeter 2978. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
I think we need to make it all the way to the crest
Southwest
of the hill up there.
1414 contact Denver departure on 128.25. Good day.
Denver Tower, United 140 tree ready for IFR departure. Runway tree 4 left.
United 140 tree, altimeter 2979. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
Oh, yellow line. Really gotta start slowing down.
Cleared for
now.
takeoff runway tree 4 left. United 140 tree.
I believe this
Southwest
is the whole
1414.
short
Did you hear
point.
my last transmission?
Denver Tower, United 119er ready for departure. Denver Tower, United 119er ready for departure. Runway tree 4 left, IFR to Indianapolis.
United 119er, hold short runway tree 4 left. Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway.
What can we do?
United 119er line up and wait.
Go back to clearance. Let's get clearance. Tune to ground.
128.25 for Southwest 1414.
Switch to 130.6. We're on 130.6. Switch to the tower. 135.3. Well, again, much like our leave from Epley, it's going to be a sneak, surreptitious takeoff.
Denver Tower, United 1847 ready for departure. Runway tree 4 left.
Because they aren't going to give us clearance.
United 184.
That's
Hold
okay.
short runway tree 4 left. United 1847.
We're going to take off.
Denver Tower, United 1847 ready for IFR departure. Runway tree 4 left.
United 1847 line up and wait.
Let's go ahead and get on. It's about our turn.
Denver Tower, United 2121 ready for departure. Runway tree 4 left. IFR to Grand Rapids.
United 119er contact Denver departure on 126.1. Good day. United 2121, altimeter 2979er. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
Oh, we done did it. We were supposed to line up with those big jets.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left. United 2121.
We need to go all the way down now. Can you believe it? No wonder they weren't going to clear us. We were going to take off straight into them.
United
Well, that's
119er, did you hear my last transmission?
Let's go ahead and see how fast we can haul balls on down the other way without taking off.
Denver Tower, Sun Country 658 at runway tree 4 left ready for departure. IFR to Minneapolis.
Oh, the camera's going crazy.
Hold short runway tree 4 left, Sun Country 658. Denver Tower, Sun Country 658 at runway tree 4 left ready for departure. IFR to Minneapolis.
Sun Country 658 line up and wait. Sun Country 658 line up and wait.
Here we go. Let's just let it coast. We'll give it one quick burst of throttle, and then we'll let it coast. 65 knots. We're really whipping it. This thing's going about 70.
Cleared for takeoff runway 34 left.
Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's an airplane right there.
Left, Sun Country 658.
United 2121 contact Denver departure on 128.25. Good day.
Where'd he go? You gotta admit, that's cool. Oh man, I really ought to be paying attention. We're really whipping this plane. There we go, there we go. Everything's fine.
United 2121, did you hear my last transmission?
Denver Tower, southwest 1414 at runway tree 4. Left, ready for departure. IFR. Southwest 1. Hold short. Denver Tower, southwest 1414 at runway tree 4. Left, ready for departure. IFR to Nashville. South. Hold short. Denver Tower, southwest 1414, ready for IFR departure. Runway tree 4 left.
Southwest 14.
I love the chatter.
1414.
They are just
Altimeter
absolutely
2979er.
yapping
Cleared
it
for
up.
takeoff runway tree 4 left. Sun Country 658 contact Denver departure on 126.1. Good day.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left. Southwest 1414.
Southwest 1414. We're gonna go ahead and whip it to the left here. Just a little more throttle to keep us going. Just enough.
Sun Country 658, please acknowledge.
There we go. We'll slow things down, turn to the left. Of course, we're going a little faster than 5 knots.
Denver Tower, United 785 ready for IFR departure. Runway tree 4 left.
Since we are approaching
United
the
785,
other jets,
hold
we
short
are going to
runway
want to
tree
slow
4
things
left.
down a little
Traffic
bit.
is Boeing 737 on the runway.
Indeed, traffic is Boeing.
Hold short runway tree 4 left. United 785. Denver Tower, United 785 at runway tree 4 left ready for departure. IFR to LaGuardia. United 785 hold short runway tree 4 left. Traffic is Boeing 737 on the runway.
We're going to want to be careful of this
United
guy's
785,
wake.
altimeter 2979er. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left. Southwest 1414 contact Denver departure on 126.1. Good day.
Yeah, and I think we're just going to follow him on in. And of course, we don't want to get too close. Our plane just might up and upend on us. But
Sun Country 658.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left. United 785.
get on that yellow line. Oh, he's slowing. He's showing signs of slowing.
Denver Tower, Southwest 1666 ready for IFR departure. Runway tree 4 left. Southwest 1666, altimeter 2979er. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
Where are we going, Captain?
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left. Southwest 1666.
He's taking a right. I'm taking a left. Where is it? There we go. Oh God. So he is actually going
Denver
to the
Tower,
same spot
United
I was.
645 at runway tree 4 left ready for departure. IFR to Sioux Falls.
United 645, hold short runway, tree 4 left. Traffic is Boeing 737 on the runway. United 645, line up and wait.
Look at the collection. Private jets. Maybe someday I'll grow up nice and big to fly
United
one of them.
645, altimeter 2979er. Cleared for takeoff runway, tree 4 left. Southwest 1666, contact Denver departure on 128.25. Good day.
What are you doing there, big guy?
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left. United 645.
Goodness gracious me. You gotta be careful about that, big sir. You can't just turn around on an active taxiway like that. You can't just ignore
Southwest
taxiway rules
1666,
like that,
did you hear my
partner.
last transmission?
Denver Tower, United 1961 ready for departure. Runway tree 4 left, IFR to Tampa.
Yep, we're last in line.
United 1961, hold short runway, tree 4 left. Traffic is Boeing 737 on the runway.
All right. There he
United
goes.
1961, line up and wait.
Look at that. Absolute joy. Oh, let's see. Let's watch him. There he goes. Wow, look at that.
United 1961, altimeter 2979er. Cleared for takeoff runway, tree 4 left. United 645, contact Denver departure on 128.25. Good day.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left. United 1961. 128.25, Southwest 1666.
United 645, acknowledge last transmission.
So, lessons learned the hard way. Oh, he's passing me by. What are you doing, good brother?
Denver Tower, United 1356 ready for departure. Runway tree 4 left, IFR to Boston.
Alright, let's not get ran over.
United 1356, hold short runway, tree 4 left. Traffic is Boeing 737 on the runway. United 1356, altimeter 2979er. Cleared for takeoff runway, tree 4 left.
Yeah, y'all can go ahead and wait your turn. I know that I have a small plane, okay? You don't gotta take your jumbo jet off of the runway over it, pal.
United 1356.
Look at this dude. What the heck, man? Bruh. Are you serious? Just wait your turn, dog.
645, acknowledge last transmission.
I gotta get around him so bad. Come on, dude. We're literally waiting behind like 4 other jets.
Denver Tower, United 1422
Get outta
ready for
here.
IFR departure. Runway tree 4 left.
The nerve of some people.
United
I'll tell
1422,
you
hold
what.
short runway, tree 4 left. Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway.
Well, we can at least watch another takeoff. This is quite satisfying.
United 1422 line up and wait.
There we go. There he goes. Oh, oh, oh. Looks like there's two of them. One's landed.
Altimeter 2979er. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
How sick is that, man?
United 1356 contact Denver departure on 126.1.
Let's go ahead and give us enough trim to take off, by the way. Start with 1 degree of trim, as well as 10 degrees of flaps.
Clear for takeoff, runway tree 4 left. United 1422.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Not quite. We're gonna let this next guy go. We don't want to be sitting underneath that
United
jet.
1356, please acknowledge.
But we also don't want to get ran over by this crazy guy behind us.
Denver Tower, Southwest 1666, ready for IFR departure. Runway tree 4 left.
Alright.
Southwest 1666, hold short runway tree 4 left. Traffic is Boeing 737 on the runway.
Oh, he disappeared. He
Southwest
phased.
1666, altimeter 2979er. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
Alright, so big man behind us finally got his shit together.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left. Southwest 1666.
We just had a Blair Witch moment. Watched an airplane disappear in front of our very eyes. Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. We're gonna get ran over.
Going to 126.1, United 1356.
So we want to be specifically careful of the wings and the jets.
Runway tree 4 left, IFR to Orlando.
Frontier Flight 4920, hold short runway tree 4 left. Traffic is Boeing 737 on the runway. Frontier Flight 4920, line up and wait. Frontier Flight 4920, altimeter 2979er. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
Cleared for takeoff.
Clear
They
for
just keep
takeoff,
disappearing.
runway tree 4 left. Frontier Flight 4920.
Oh, this guy right in front of us. It's his turn. His turn next. We're gonna go on right up to the hold short point. We're gonna stop right here. Alright, this is it. This is actually the real last final call. We're only 20 minutes late, but let's see if it wasn't
Denver
just
Tower,
an
Southwest
illusion.
1536 at runway tree 4 left, ready for departure. IFR to Birmingham.
Southwest 1536, hold short runway tree 4 left. Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway.
So let's request takeoff clearance. We actually were able to do it.
Denver Tower, Snoot Alpha
Snoot
Sierra
Alpha Sierra Tango 940,
ready for
hold
south
short runway
departure at
tree
runway
4 left. Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway. Southwest 1536, line up and wait.
I acknowledge the hold
Hold short
short.
runway tree 4 left. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
That's where I'm at.
Southwest 1536, altimeter 2979er. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left.
29er.
Frontier Flight 4920, contact Denver departure on 128.25. Good day.
Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4 left. Southwest 1536.
Goodness, we actually got clearance. Ah! We're getting ran over.
Frontier Flight 4920, please acknowledge.
Apparently they don't recognize us in the queue, but we will stay
Denver
here
Tower,
at the
United
hold short point
1356 at runway 34 left ready for departure. IFR to Boston.
until they announce our flight.
United 1356, hold short runway 34 left. Traffic is Boeing 737 on the runway.
Departure runway 34.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, line up and wait.
There we go, that's us.
Hold short runway 34 left. United 1356.
Line up and wait. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
United 1356, altimeter 2979er. Cleared for takeoff runway 34 left.
We're gonna get ran over again.
Cleared for takeoff runway 34 left. United 1356.
You just gotta believe it won't happen to you. They just phase through and it's no problem. Quite frankly, we're such a small plane that we were never a bother to anybody. It's how it feels being 5'9".
Denver Tower, United 126 at runway 34 left ready for departure.
The
IFR to
struggles of
Madison.
a larger airport, man. Absolutely
United
awful.
126 hold short runway 34 left. Traffic is PA 28-236 PA 28 on the runway.
Oh, that's me.
Hold short runway 34 left. United 126 Denver Tower, United 126 ready for departure. Runway 34 left, IFR to Madison. United 126 hold short runway 34 left. Traffic is PA 28-236 PA 28 on the runway.
I think that's
United
me.
126 altimeter 2979er. Cleared for takeoff runway 34 left. United 1356, contact Denver departure on 126.1. Good day. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, altimeter 2979er, departure to the south approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 34 left.
Nice. Let's go. Alright, we got clearance. We're taxied on. Let's say.
Cleared for takeoff runway 34 left. United 126
We're finally ready to up and go.
Clear for takeoff runway 34 left. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
Alright, let's do it. Time to get up and go.
United 1356, please acknowledge.
I don't want to keep these fellas
Tower,
waiting.
United 259 are ready for IFR departure. Runway 34 left.
Nose up.
United 259er, hold short runway 34 left. Traffic is PA 28-236 PA 28 on the runway.
Need to adjust our mixture immediately. Flaps go up.
Hold short runway 34 left. United 259er. Denver Tower, United 259er ready for IFR departure. Runway 34 left.
United 259er, hold short runway 34 left.
Positive rate
Traffic is
achieved.
Boeing 737 on short final. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940. Continue for south departure.
Continuing for south departure.
United 259er, altimeter 2979er. Cleared for takeoff runway 34 left. United 126 contact Denver departure on 128.25. Good day. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Alright.
Denver Tower, Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, frequency change.
So we need to keep climbing.
Runway tree 4 left. United 259er.
Let's go ahead and tune to Denver approach. Request a transition.
Denver approach. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940 is type PA 28-236 PA 28. 2 miles northwest of Denver, 6900. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Alright, where's our airplane?
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, Denver approach. Squawk 1441.
1441, roger that.
Squawk 1441. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, radar contact 3 miles north of Denver, 7400. Cleared through the Bravo airspace.
Get a nice little 10-degree turn here. Go ahead and acknowledge that.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
To the left, and we're gonna depart straight on up to the south. We'll go ahead and depart. We're gonna fly on into crosswind here. And it looks like south is going to be a downwind. So we'll turn, give it 10 degrees here, just like we're in the traffic pattern. We'll continue climbing. Left to the airfield. We'll stay out of people's space. Slowly pull it on back. Level up. Looking good. Nice and even there. We don't want to drift too far to the right. We just want to stay downwind here. Of course, we do want to keep climbing. We're going to go ahead and climb all the way to 10,000 feet tonight because we are about to battle some mountainous terrains. Unless I'm mistaken, Denver International sits at about 5,500 feet, which would mean that we are going to be cruising about 5,000 or 6,000 feet above the ground tonight. Look out the left, you'll see the beautiful, absolutely beautiful Denver International Airport that we just flew into last night. Blue, green lights galore. Alright, here we go. We're continuing to climb at about 9,000 feet. Maintaining a southern disposition. We're going to slow our roll just a little bit. So it is actually below freezing tonight, so we do need to worry about icing. Hopefully we don't get iced up. Let's adjust that heading. I feel like tonight's going to be another night of slightly pushing left. Slightly pushing to the left. 10,000 feet. Here we are. Leveled off. We're not trying to go too far above. Let's see what our trim looks at. It was at 1. Drop a lot of that trim because we really don't need all of it. Trim the nose, point it up. What is the flight plan tonight? So it actually is not going to be a straight southern departure. It is going to be more of perfect. This is about our heading right here.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, contact Denver approach on 120.35. Good day.
Good day. Acknowledge the handoff.
Going to 120.35. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
Go ahead and tune Denver approach. Contact them.
Denver approach. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, 10,700.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, Denver approach, altimeter 2979er, radar contact continue.
Continue, they have me on radar. Let's go. We're gonna reel back our propellers just a wee bit. We also need to reel back some of that mixture. We don't need all of it. This is looking like a sustainable cruise. Nose down, trim down, because we don't need that much. We're going to sit at 11,000 feet. And, well, let's set up our VFR targets, because we're going to need to change our heading quite fast. We are sitting currently on our VOR line. Heading 19 is what we're going to maintain, it looks like. Let's see how long we can do it for. Not very long, it would seem. We're gonna trim down because we don't want to gain much more altitude. You can see the sprawling metropolis of Denver, Colorado below us. Look at that, isn't that something? City at the foot of the hills here. Gonna drift to the left here. Another rough flight in for tonight. Last night took us from Omaha, Nebraska here to Denver, but fortunately most of the flight was pretty clear. If you look, you can see some ominous clouds off in the distance. We're losing. We don't want to go below 10,000. Glance for icing. Doesn't look like we're dealing with anything. No issues here. So we're going to use VFR cues early on to really stay on track. That there airport to the left, we're going to want to drift right on by it. Right past it. And I tell you what, this plane is feeling quite settled, even though the clouds are looking scary. We're not dealing with a lot of turbulence tonight. We're really not dealing with too much drift either. She really does want to just slightly drift to the right. That's just a little nudge every 30 seconds or so. Good. You can see now that that margin of error we've been working with is quickly putting us way too far to the right. Like I said, we want to just barely skirt to the left. Just so we're just barely passing by the right of this here airport. One of the multiple airports around Denver. Here here we go. Straight into some cloud cover. It's not looking that bad, though. If you can see those glittering lights. Direct ahead of us, they should be. Those lights are our goal. At least I believe they are. Let's take a look at the EFB, shall we? Turn our plane a little to the left just so we have time to center on our aircraft again. Oh yeah, we actually should have been to the left of this airport, but we're flying to the right of it. So we're going to maintain this heading, however we are way too far to the right. So again, it looks like we've evened out at about 10,000 feet here, 10,100. Nice and level. But these clouds have me quite nervous. Let's just be sure we don't have to talk to ATC or anything. They do have us on radar. And it's just not really too feasible. Let's go ahead and pick up a little bit of climb. We're going to go ahead and go to about... We're not going to do anything. We just need to trust. We're going to enter IFR conditions soon, where we're going to have to rely on our navigational tools. We're just going to maintain this heading. We can actually go a little bit to the left, it looks like. We don't have to go straight into the clouds. Fortunate, because I really don't want to battle it out yet. We will soon, but drop 1 point of trim. We're not trying to gain too much altitude here. We can still make something happen with skirting to the left. What is our manifold pressure? Sitting at 20. Our propeller, how is our propeller doing? We're just gonna glance on over here. Propeller's doing about what it can. This is about as fast as it gets for us. And we are, let me tell you, booking it. We normally are cruising at about 100 knots. And well, right now we're going about 120 knots, so ever so slightly adjust my path to the left. This wall of clouds is really about to eat us up, so we're going to have to take note of our heading, and we're going to have to be diligent about it. Halfway between south and 2-1. 15, 20. Here we go. There's no reason to panic, but if you've never flown IFR before, it can be very disorienting. I'm not a pilot, of course, so I would never know. But so we can actually stay above the clouds here if we do gain a little bit of altitude. We're going to trim up. We're going to trim up just a little. See if we can't go to about 11,000 feet. We don't have to go into the clouds if we can help it. Dealing with a little bit of turbulence here. Let's look at the wings. Do we have signs of icing? Doesn't look like it. keep drifting to the right. We want to drift more to the left. Not worried about the cloud covers. Just keep our plane nice and balanced. We are getting unsettled here by all this clouds. You can definitely start to feel the turbulence. Look at that, it's like soup out there. Again, we keep drifting to the right, so it's important. Let's drift to the left. And we don't want to indefinitely keep climbing either. We're going to level off at most 12,000. It's inevitable that we are going to have to battle these clouds. As you can see in front of us, there is some sizable cloud buildups, some big pillow
Snoot Alpha
tops.
Sierra Tango 940. You're leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940. Denver approach. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940 is type PA 28-236 PA 28. 4 miles west of 50 Charlie Oscar, 11,600.
We're going to
Request
quit
flight following.
pulling on the yoke.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940. Denver approach. Squawk 4454.
4454, gotcha.
Squawk 4454. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940. Radar contact 5 miles southwest of 50 Charlie Oscar, 11,600. Altimeter 2980.
2980.
Roger. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
So there to the right, we can see it looks like the mountains are coming. The hills, the elevation is increasing. Let's take a look at our EFB, see where we are, how we're doing. Stick it back to our aircraft. We're doing good, we're doing good. Let's conquer this stall before we get caught up in it. Correct that leftward turn, and we're doing good. Unfortunately, there's some big boy clouds coming up right ahead of us. Nerve-wracking. Nothing to be afraid of, but we do need to keep on business. Admittedly, this is what we were not wanting. We did not want cloud cover as we approached the mountains, because we've never flown in the mountains. But that's why we're going to the south, Albuquerque, instead of just flying straight through. Very nice. We're going to drop 1 point of trim because it looks like we're still climbing. Here it goes. We're about to enter it. Going through a cloud. Just to be safe that everything doesn't fuck up, we're going to give ourselves a little bit of pitot heat. We're going to turn on our anti-ice as well. we go. Maintain our heading. Watch our attitude indicator and our altitude. We are losing altitude, so we're gonna give ourselves 1 point of trim. Gonna drop that 1 point of trim because we're starting to climb. Level flight. This is where we really got to start focusing. Everything is fine. So we actually have our landing lights still on. We're going to turn those off. Okay. There's 1 point of trim. Okay, we can see something below us. We need to keep a close eye on. We're starting to flip to the left here. Well done, lads. We made it. Oh, we're starting to see signs of icing. So let's go ahead and turn that de-icer back on. The de-icer. Carb heat. Not only are we going to turn the carb heat on, it's freezing, we're going to turn the cabin heat and the defrost on. Oh, there's some terrain below us. That means we're really going to start wanting to pull up. Look at that. There's a mountain. We're actually going into the mountains now. So we're going to pull up to 12,000 feet. Oh, we've drifted way off course, too. It's going to adjust our heading.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, contact Colorado Springs approach on 124.0. Good day.
Good day.
124.0. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
There we go. There we go. Heading 2-1 is a little more what we are focused on. The signs of ice are quickly disappearing. And heading 2-1. Drop a couple points of trim because we're starting to gain altitude a little too fast. Release the yoke. We need to pull back a little bit because we're really starting to fall here. Give myself a couple points of trim just so I can let go. Watch that attitude. We're entering into another whiteout scenario. So I want to nose up. I'm not trying to nose down. We need to gain altitude here. We're not trying to be way this low. One point down. Colorado Springs approach. Contact.
Colorado Springs approach. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, 11,300.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, Colorado Springs approach. Altimeter 2977. Radar contact. Continue.
Colorado Springs approach. Snoot
Whoops.
Alpha Sierra Tango 940. Cancel flight following.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, Colorado Springs approach. Cancellation received. Squawk 1200. Frequency change approved.
Request flight following. We didn't mean to cancel that.
Colorado Springs approach. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940 is type PA 28-236 PA 28. 1 miles west of 61 Charlie Oscar, 11,200. Request flight following.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, Colorado Springs approach. Squawk 1211.
Squawk 1211.
Squawk 1211. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940. Radar contact 2 miles southwest of 61 Charlie Oscar, 11,200. Altimeter 2977.
Roger. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, contact Colorado Springs approach on 120.6. Good day.
Hey, Turboline's official channel says I changed my whole channel. It's DC-10 Aviation. Hey, shoutouts. Welcome back, Turboline's official channel. Shout out. Oh, we're getting too high. Need to drop
Alpha
down.
Sierra Tango 940, please acknowledge.
We're becoming hypoxic. Turbo Lines, thanks for watching, friend.
6 for Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
Squawk 700, that's what I would do right now. We need to lose some altitude and fast. We need to get below 10,000 feet. Let's go, don't pass out. Everything is fine. Here we go. We're losing altitude a little too fast, so let's go ahead and give it just a little bit of trim. We gotta keep losing altitude though. Everything's really starting to fade. Everything's starting to fade. It's cool, it's cool. We just need to drop altitude. We need to drop down. Let's turn the light on just to smack ourselves in the face a little bit, huh? We're good. Everything's fine. It's okay. Turn that light off though. It does make things hard to see. Okay, we need some altitude quickly. As we can see, we are far too low here by the mountains. 8,000 feet, that's too low. Let's go ahead and go up to 9,000. We are so far off course, but there's a mountain to our right. Looks like its peaks are a little higher, so time to start gaining. We don't need to gain at an unreal speed, but we do need to gain. Trim up, trim up, trim up. That's how you do it. You add that trim. We adjust to a more southern disposition here. let's go ahead and start building because we can see terrain coming up on our right. Trim down, of course. Trim up, trim down. Look at the frost over there. Okie dokie. So, we've able to got our blood pressure under control. We're no longer hypoxic. Maybe a little bit of brain damage, but we're doing good. Let's adjust our heading. Okay, we're going to maintain a heading of 2-1 as we climb to about 10,000 feet. Right now we have insane trim, so we're going to drop trim 5 points at a time. Pull back to offset that trim drop. So we're starting to see signs of icing. Go ahead, and I know we need to gain altitude, but we also need to conquer this icing before it puts us down. Veto heat on. Anti-ice, turn that back on. We're going to maintain heading 2-1 here. And we desperately do need to start climbing. As we can see, we are coming up on some terrain in front of us. Let's get to about 10,000 feet. We can really start to see this. We gotta turn that defrost back on just to avoid all this ice. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and give ourselves some throttle just to gain altitude here. We don't want to gain altitude with this crazy trim. Level it off, nice and even. Okay, main heading 2-1. We should be able to clear this mountain, no problem. Push forward, keep it level. Climb. Let's get to 10. Let's get to 10. Come on. You can see a peak rising out to the right, it looks like, so we're going to drift to the left. Just to be safe here. Then we'll maintain heading 2-1 a little later. Time to start climbing. We're going to trim up, trim up. We're actually going to circle back out. I don't trust our altitude right now, and it is better to be safe than sorry. So we're going to do a little loop here, gain a little bit more altitude. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with a little closer out of our window. It's a large mountain right here, a large range. How high are we going to have to go to get over it is the question. Souped out here, and we're starting to, oh, we're really starting to lose it. Let's get things under control now. We're gonna drift to the left. this heading, alright? That's a little too far to the right. We want to avoid this mountain that we passed to the right earlier. Hey, Sally306RS, what's my app type? Well, I'm playing this on the PS5, PlayStation 5. It looks like we're actually caught up in a winter storm here. Let's find... It is, indeed, it is snowing and raining on us now. Hey, Sally says enjoy it. Thanks, my friend. I hope you enjoy the stream as well. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully they come out with a couple more features for the PS5. They don't got enough aircraft yet, but I'm loving it. I'm loving the game so far. But yeah, truthfully, we are having a bad time. The weather's really coming down. We need to put this thing down. We're gonna make an emergency stop at KAFF Airport over here. Set a direct to. We're not gonna be able to cross the Rockies in this weather. Monitor our altitude so that we don't gain too fast and we don't lose too fast. The airport's name was KAFF. Let's give them a contact on the radio. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Exit Kershaw mode. We don't want to get caught in a stall here. Okay, we need to contact Colorado Springs approach. That's important.
Colorado Springs approach. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, 10,600.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, Colorado Springs approach. Altimeter 2977. Radar contact. Continue.
2977. There we go. Nearest airports list. KAFF. Contact them. Tune to the tower. Let's go. Request a full stop. That's the stall horn. Release. Watch our attitude indicator. Watch our altitude indicator. Is everything good? Okay. Push forward.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940 is 7 miles
Exit
southwest.
Kershaw mode.
10,500 with Quebec to land.
We're gonna reel off a lot of
Alpha
this.
Sierra Tango 940. Tower. Airport is currently IFR. Request denied.
Request denied. We got denied for landing at KAFF. Okay, we're currently starting to get drifted to the left here. Let's get things under control. Who else is in the area? I'm sure we can find an emergency landing somewhere. Nearest airport list. Penrose, St. Francis, can you help me? Nope, that's a helipad. None of these are feasible currently. Relax, relax. Back. Whoops. Exit Kershaw mode. Let's pull it out of this fall we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and tune to Colorado Springs approach. So we need to get IFR clearance first and foremost.
Colorado Springs approach. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, 3 miles northwest of Charlie Oscar 24, 10,700. Request IFR to Los Angeles. Ready to copy.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940 is cleared to Los Angeles Airport as filed. Squawk 1211.
Squawk 1211.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, cleared to Los Angeles Airport as filed. Squawk 1211.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, read back correct. Radar contact 10,700. Altimeter 2976 turn, right heading 220. Descend and maintain 3800.
3,800? What are you talking about?
Turn right heading 220. Descend and maintain 3800. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940. Climb and maintain 12,000.
Climb and maintain 12,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 12,000. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
Heading 220. Let's go ahead and adjust our heading.
Alpha Sierra Tango 940 contact Denver Center on 128.75. Good day.
Acknowledge the handoff.
128.375. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
So we're gonna tune to them. They said heading 220 at altitude 12,000 feet. Contact Denver Center.
Denver Center. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940
Snoot Alpha Sierra
is at
Tango 940.
10,800
Denver
climbing
Center.
12,000.
Altimeter 2976. Radar contact.
Scary noise.
Denver Center. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
Turn right heading 220.
Turn right
Got
heading
you.
220.
Turn right heading 220. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
So we need to maintain this tight 10-point turn until we hit heading 220. We also need to increase altitude, so we're sitting at 12,000 feet. We're doing good, we're doing good. We have a nice slight turn here. Let's go ahead and increase it to a 10-degree turn. Turn all the way right turn to heading 220. We're going to keep going. Keep going. 10 more
Snoot
degrees.
Alpha Sierra Tango 940. Please expedite your climb 12,000.
Yes, sir. We need to start climbing. Heading 220. Slow down our turn. Start our climb. We're gonna reel back on our mixture just a little. We're gonna give ourselves a little more propeller power. Here we go, we're gonna slow our turn. More. Here we are, heading to
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940. Please expedite your climb 12,000.
we need to climb faster. We're drifting too far to the right now.
Denver Center. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940, requesting vector to next waypoint.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940. Turn right heading 220.
Turn right heading 220. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
We need to climb, we need to climb.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940. Climb and maintain 13,000.
We need to climb to 13,000. Yes, sir.
Climb and maintain 13,000. Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940.
Alright, relax. We're gonna let the trim climb for us. We're not gonna pull back. We're caught up in the IMC, so what we need to do is focus and start climbing. Pull that trim up. The trim's gonna do everything. When we lose altitude, the trim goes up. When we gain altitude too fast, the trim goes down. We're gonna maintain our ailerons on heading 220. Oh, it is so dark. It's scary. Don't even look outside. Maintain heading 220.
Snoot Alpha Sierra Tango 940. Please expedite your climb 13,000.
Yes, sir. That's the stall horn. We're not going to climb too heavy. We need to expedite our climb. We're losing altitude. Nose up, nose up. Relax. Caught in a stall. Relax. Fight the roll. Pull up. Fight the roll. Fight the roll. Opposite rudders. Oh. Unfortunate. A rough loss. Snoot Airlines met their ends in the mountains of Colorado. A terrible case of get-home-itis. Where did we land? KCOS. The city of Colorado Springs. Many a Piper aircraft hath met their death in the springs of Colorado. What an episode today. That's why you don't fly VFR into IMC. Catch me on the next episode of Pilot Debrief. Rest in peace, Big Snoot. Look forward to resuming regular scheduled flights over Iowa, though, soon. Tune in for the next one. We're going to go ahead and restart the series and see how long we can go without a death. Starting with more manageable things. Alright, hey. Peace, everyone. Sorry to let you down. We're all dead. Like and subscribe for the next one. Cheers, mates.